Hi guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to episode 14 of the season. Just want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this episode. Squarespace is actually where I built my very own website, so I know a lot of you have checked it out. Those who have gotten my programs, read my blog posts, none of that would be possible without Squarespace. They make it so easy to build a professional looking website, even if you know nothing about coding or anything about building websites. If you are somebody that would benefit from having your own website, whether you have a business, whether you want a personal blog or anything like that, make sure you check out the link in my description, which will take you over to Squarespace, and you can actually start a trial so you can see what your website looks like before committing. It's great. So links in the top line of my description there. But into today's episode, and today is match day. So you guys know from my previous couple of episodes, I've been recovering from an injury. I'm grateful to say that I am fully recovered now and I should be playing tonight. It's almost been 4 weeks since my last match, so you can imagine how eager I am to get going, but really been taking care of my recovery over the past few weeks, going into 3 phases. The first phase was all about resting, heating, icing, just taking my pressure off of that injury area. Second phase was all about starting to build strength. You guys have seen these episodes where I started to incorporate some weight in the gym, started some jogging, some cycling, and then this past week I've been doing a lot of pool work. So getting in the pool, doing some sprints in the pool, doing some really powerful kicks in the pool, basically all those mechanics that could affect the area if I was going to do them with impact. So doing these in a swimming pool takes the impact out of it, and it also builds that strength because you have the resistance of the water, so that's been really effective as well. I've also been getting massages from Craig, who you saw in a few episodes ago, about 2 to 3 times a week. The oxygen therapy almost every single weekday. Also been getting some acupuncture, which I'm actually going to go to today before my match, because that's a really good pain relief, gets that inflammation down. It's been a long process, well it feels like ages even though it was only 4 weeks, but I've really enjoyed this experience because I've learned a lot, not only about the human body but my own individual body. Learned about some imbalances that I have that I need to strengthen up if I want optimal performance and to avoid these types of injuries, and also just about the human body in general, how important it is to have these balances in all the different areas. So you can't have one leg stronger than the other. It's going to be a detriment to your performance in the long run and can cause these overuse injuries because it starts overcompensating if you're weak on one side. But I'm just about to head over to my acupuncture session, so I'm going to bring the camera along, hopefully show you a little behind the scenes of that. Before I do that, I just want to show you some clips from yesterday, me back on the training pitch with a couple of my teammates getting through some short, sharp passing sequences. So hopefully you'll be able to notice through these clips, in comparison to a couple of weeks ago when I was doing my own technical work, how much more intense I can train now. So I'm just going to show you these clips right now. I'm not going to do any voiceover or anything like that. I'm just going to leave the clips raw. 2, 1, yep. 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 5, 4, 3, I'm going to show you back. Right? Relax it. Yep. Done. Yep. 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 That's it. Bring it down, yep. Yep. Yep, good. Yep. Yep. Yep, good. Yep. Yep. Oh, she's not happy last time. Yep. Yep. There you go. That's now. Yep, that's it. There you go. Oh, yeah, right. Good, 2 more. Yep. Yep, yep. Good. Again, yep. Good. Last one. Yep. Good. Nice. Good. Yep. That's smooth. I got your time. Okay. Have fun. Good. Down side. Good. 5. Head to back. Hit to 4. Hit to 3. 2. Nice. Okay, fix it. 1. Yeah, nice. Cross it. Up. Yep. Good. Yep. Yep. Good. Yes, man. Good. Good. Just bring your body weight up. Yep. Body weight. Yeah, that's it. Halfway. Yep. Alright. Good. Good. Yep. Yep. 2 more sharp. Yep. Good. Nice. Again. 2 more. Yep. That's it. Yep. Yep. That was a good one. So 3 touch. Yep. Touch. That's fine. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Yep. Good. That's better. Good time. 2 more to win. 3, 2, 1. Yep. Again. Good. 10 more. Sharp. 3, 2. Yep. Yep. Yeah, good. Nice. Good thing. So really good session with the boys, good sweat on there, getting lots of touches in, and it felt so good to be sharply moving around once again, passing, receiving, getting a lot of touch work. And then last thing I want to show you before heading out is my meeting with our team doctor last night. So this is what really confirmed that I was going to be strong enough to play this weekend. Really instilling a lot of confidence in me and showing me some exercises that I can continue to use in the future to avoid getting this injury again. So here's a look at my meeting with Dr. Jose.
Muscles are actually up in here in the abdomen area. That's my guess just listening to what you have to say, but I'm going to do some tests to confirm.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that bother it at all?
No, no.
Okay, what about coming across?
No, it doesn't bother it.
What if we come down this way here?
No, no pain.
Okay. Yeah, a lot tighter on that right side. These 2 muscles here create your hip flexor tendon. So you have the psoas, that's where I was digging into the stomach.
Yeah.
That didn't really bother you, but it was this muscle as I was coming around the edge of the pelvis this way, and like kind of right in here is where you had the bulk of the pain, and then down where they create the tendon coming down there. So this is what I'm working on. This is what we got to get you to start stretching a little bit more. And I'll show you all that. Across the body here, just get your body used to that motion again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would do that going both ways. So do it on the left leg and do it on the right leg going across. Yeah. Walk out, and then from here, you'll just come up this way. Okay. Like that. Because essentially that's what we're doing when we're sprinting. That'll give you a little bit more balance on this side. It'll start working this out a little bit. Start incorporating those into like your warm up, even your cool down. Get in there with the tennis ball. We'll see you this weekend. I'll treat you this weekend. Just kind of wake the area up for you. Yeah, of course.
So really beneficial meeting with Dr. Jose. Really appreciate his time. I'm going to leave his links in the description box below. If you're in Rochester, he works with a lot of athletes and non-athletes. Helps them on the road to recovery and get healed a lot faster. But right now I'm going to head out. I'm going to get over to my acupuncture session, and I'll take you guys along with me. So let's go.
Everyone should be getting acupuncture regularly. It boosts the immune system, number 1. It helps with energy. It helps with sleep. Then on top of that, acupuncture is great for pain. It's been proven. There's so many people that come to me with like an injury that's been going on for years or months, and they're like, this is my last resort. Like, I've tried everything else, this is my last resort. And then they come a couple times and they're better. Nobody thinks of acupuncture first.
So great acupuncture session, feel amazing right now. Definitely check out Fantu's acupuncture. Don't be scared, the needles do not hurt at all. I thought they were going to as well, but they're so relieving. If you have any pains, any strains, anything like that, it's going to be a golden recipe for healing. So
where are we at now, babe?
Oh, I forgot to say, gotta get my hair cut. Went to visit Greg. We've got a team photo this weekend, so I wanted to sharpen the old barnet up. Some of you guys asked me, what is my haircut called? I don't know what it's called.
The 7MLC.
Yeah, so if you go in here and ask for the 7MLC, you'll get it. Greg, Blue Heron Barbershop, Rochester, New York. You won't be disappointed.
So fresh.
Alright, so I'm just gonna make myself a smoothie. I've already thrown all the ingredients in there. So at the bottom we've got a whole frozen banana. We've got some frozen strawberries and raspberries. We've got fresh blueberries, coconut yogurt. We've got oat milk. Then I've also put a supplement in it, collagen peptides from Vital Proteins. It's got protein in there and collagen. Also on the top there you can see the 2 coloured powders. One is like a teaspoon of Super Greens powder. The other is like a Beats superfood powder as well. So plenty and plenty of good stuff in that. It's the ultimate super smoothie. So I'll blend that up. Also, I want to show you, in honor of Squarespace for sponsoring this video, I want to show you how I built my website. So I'm sure a few of you have already visited my website, www.7mlctraining.com. You might have been there to read some of my blogs. You might have gotten one of my programs. A new program just came out last week, Controllo. I get loads of questions all the time asking me, how did you design your website? Who did you pay to do this? And honestly, I didn't. I did this all from scratch with the help of Squarespace, because they have so many different templates. They have all the tools you need to build your own website. You just can upload your own photos and you can choose exactly what tabs you want. If you have a product, you can put it right on there. Whether that's a digital service like mine are, like my training programs, or a physical product like my t-shirts, you can stock them all on your website, and you can actually keep track of your stock as well. So I've got my t-shirts, and if it's running low in a certain size or a certain color, I'll get an email from Squarespace to let me know, hey, you've only got 2 shirts left in the black, or 1 shirt left in the red, or whatever. So look how professional this looks. It's got my logo, nice clean background, this photo that kind of moves with the text. I think that looks so good. But you can choose your own template. So if you're ever considering building a website, I would definitely recommend looking at Squarespace, because you don't need to know anything about coding or web design. I knew nothing about any of that, but I managed to design and create this professional looking website. And as mentioned, you can actually start a free trial. So you can start building your website and seeing what it would actually look like. And if you want to go ahead and get a website, buy the domain and everything, make sure you use my code for 10% off. So go to www.squarespace.com/7mlc. I'm going to put the link to that in the description box below, and they'll set you up with everything you need to get started on your own website. Thanks again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video, but right now I've got to go over and get warmed up. I'm going to head over to the gym just beforehand so I can go in the sauna, get in the steam room, get a good circulation, go in the pool for a little bit. Unfortunately, can't film that because it's a public pool, so I can't bring my camera in. So I'm going to catch up with you guys once we get to the arena, and then it's going to be game time. Let's go. Alright guys, back from the game. I've got to talk quietly because it's quite late. I don't want to disturb our neighbours. So good to be back out on the pitch. Obviously after rehabbing my injury, I wasn't sure how long I was going to be out for, and I have to give a huge thank you to everybody who helped me through this 4-week journey of getting back on the pitch. I've got to thank Craig from Western New York, Hyperbaric Oxygen Therapy. He did a lot of work on me throughout the weeks. You guys saw one of the massages. We got together multiple times a week. He was putting in a lot of work on me, so I really appreciate him. Got to thank Lisa from Glacier Ridge Cryogenics for letting me come in and get cryotherapy multiple times, and let me get on the Normatec as well. That was really helpful. I've got to thank Sal from Fantuza Acupuncture, our team acupuncturist. He gave me a couple of really good sessions, and that was so helpful. I really felt a lot of the pain being relieved through his treatments. Also got to thank our team chiropractor Jose for giving me a really good adjustment and also a good assessment. That gave me a lot of confidence knowing that my body was strong enough to get back out on the pitch even if there was a little pain. But I must say tonight I played and it was absolutely pain free. So thank you to all of those people who gave me so much treatment. I'm not sure if I would be back on the pitch this soon if it wasn't for all that recovery. So just got to give those guys a big shout out. If you're ever in Rochester and you have any kind of injury that you want to get back on the pitch quicker, I would recommend any of those guys. But really good to be back out there, and for a great cause tonight as well. We raised a lot of money for the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester. So thanks to everybody who came to the game, supported, donated, bought our shirts. That money's going to such a good cause, so really appreciate. And also thanks to you guys. I got so many messages from you guys throughout the last few weeks, just giving me words of encouragement, very uplifting stuff. So honestly, I really appreciate every message, every comment. You guys wishing me well on my recovery. It wasn't even a really serious injury, but you guys were there supporting me, and I just can't say thank you enough. So that's going to be it for episode 14. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit more match highlights. I know the last couple of episodes have just been recovery work, so it's nice to get back out there on the pitch. We've still got a few games left this season, so there's still a lot to work for. We're still looking for that first win, and hopefully it'll be around the corner. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.